we're going. Yesterday I said to myself, oh, we'll vlog in the afternoon. It never happened, so it didn't happen. The cold has finally broken here. We're still cold, mind you. I mean, we're in the 20s to 30s, which is below average. But compared to like -5 for highs, yeah, we're happy. It feels really nice outside. Everyone else is like, oh my God. Montana's like, yay. We're just not, I just want some average. Average temperatures. Average is good. Boring is good. Just down with some, boring average. Or weather, temperatures, politics, that kind of stuff. So, God, it's amazing how I have the Manny on in this picture I am editing that has the 2 neutrals in it and 1 dark. And it's amazing how close those 2 midtones look. It's amazing. And they're different colors. One's a pink, one's a mustardy color. So yeah, just goes to show you it's all about value, people. You may think it's not, but it is. Taking pictures for vlogs next week. I am tired today for whatever reason. I just could take a nap right now. There's a 3. Let's just copy, go to Pixelmator. The other day last week when I said I was going to do some art, I did art, but I didn't do painting art. I did digi art. And I have this bad habit of when I do digi art, I just yell snot about it. Everything starts moving when you start vibrating the upper palate. So, sorry about the coughing. But I have this habit of oh, I didn't do any art, but I did art. I did digital art, which is not with physical items. It's digital. I did a lot of digital collage. I'm playing around with the program. Oops, I don't want this size. The other day. And the next day I was like, oh, I didn't do any art. I wanted to do art. I did. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I made 5 or so digital pictures. And that's a lot of art. I'm like, oh wait, I did do art. It's so awesome. And not what I'm doing now, boring, making pictures, which is still sometimes art, but this one's, at the moment, it's really not. So, okay. But yeah, so the other day I got after myself for not doing art. When I really did do art, I had to remind myself digital art counts. I'm going to stick the text in this, and then I'll show you what I made. I'm really quite happy. There's the text. Bring it front. There it is. If you ever can't find your text, hit front layer. Good chance it's behind everything. Like, where's my text? It's in the layer below. This is not the best picture, but whatever. I want Geo, star fill. There's 2, I want 3. Points, modifying a throw deck. I'm pretty sure almost all graphics probably have misspelled words because the Spellcehck just does not does not really work in Pixelmator. I don't know about Adobe. I got satellite internet and can't take that crap. Make it sad. Use everything up. Or not function well. Sometimes that's even more frustrating. Rant. Don't particularly. What's this? How many? That down. Sometimes things just. Okay, you're going to have to go smaller. I prefer the Insta size of things, but we can't always use that one. I just like better. Pinterest likes long rectangular things. And nest a blog. What day is that? It's like what day is it? It's not March 24th. Okay. So let me show you what we made. Delete. Yeah, pick something I just quit. Leave me alone. I just blah today. And a blah. Alright, here's the first one. This is for Mercury in retrograde, current one that we're in. Playing around with it. So there's going to be 2 other Mercury in retrogrades, and I want you to keep in mind it's all the same picture, front and background. So here's Mercury in retrograde. There's the one I made for Saturn retrograde that's coming up in, I don't remember when, in the next month or 2. Not this month. That's for Pluto retrograde. I like how she turned out. Actually, I like how all of them turned out. But this is, learning how to use programs. This is art. This is for Mercury in retrograde. That's going to be in Gemini. Next one coming up. Same background. Where there is one overlay with the sun, but same background and girls. And this is for the last Mercury retrograde, which I can't. Pisces. I think it's in Pisces. So once again, same background, same girl. So that was pretty cool. And then just energy tulip thing. And this was one, I didn't give you very long on energy tulip. We'll go back. Like just manipulating a picture. That was kind of fun. And I can't remember what it is. What is it? Where's info? There's info. Transition swipe. Okay, that's what it is. There was this effect I kept trying to use, and it just didn't do anything. And this is what it does. So that was pretty cool. So I named the picture transition swipe, so I know what it does. That turned out pretty cool. Is there one more? I don't think there is. Nope. So yeah, it's playing around. That one turned out quite pretty. I lightened her up a bit, made her more light, just playing around with stuff. Getting a little ahead on some pictures I know I'll need. And I'm still really happy with how the moon one turned out last time. I like this background part quite a bit. So yeah, playing around a lot with digital art right now, along with regular art. Okay, I'm actually filming. I just took another accidental picture of myself. I feel like we're never going anywhere ever again. Between crappy winter weather, wind, COVID, never going anywhere again. And really, I just want to go to the grocery store. It sounds really exciting at this point in time. Yeah. At least we're warmer than we were last week. We're still really cold for this time of year. And I'm kind of feeling disgruntled about it. At least I have water and heat, unlike Texas, and insulation. Yeah. It's kind of how I feel. Now that you just had a little nip thing, yeah. I think I'm gonna do some painting today. Nothing else. My schedule is clear. I'm where I want to be for this week, so I'm very happy about that. I'm a little ahead. I'm still kind of tired because I spent the weekend getting up early to go turn on the heat in the garage early last week because it's sub-zero temperatures. I'm Fahrenheit, remember, because I live in the States, and we're backwards about, but all I can think of is Celsius. Metric system. All I can think was Celsius. Like the Celsius system. I'm like, that's not right. It's not the Celsius system. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna work on a couple tarot cards and maybe do Twig and Stone. Gonna work out how that class is gonna look. For the most part, it's like I do. Not 600. Brain cramp. Do a little pre-thing, so I have an idea of what might happen, what might not. For classes, just kind of get the concept out of my head, and then I attempt to recreate something, kind of, sorta. And I'm not the most, that's not where I excel at, is like looking at something and then recreating it. Actually, I find it a bit frustrating when a face turns out too much like the reference photo. I'm like, it looks like her. Because I use it more for the emotions. I get a different, it's like you get the emotion of it. It's very interesting, because it'll look a lot of times like nothing like the person, but there's like the emotion. You catch that emotion that's on the face, and it's nice. It brings in a different quality than just pulling things out of your head all the time, which also some people can't do very well. I am one of those people who can do it very well. Seeing things in my head and pulling it out is not hard for me. Creating things from reality, oh baby kittens, is difficult. And also, I think part of it is liminal is a word. I have Googled it twice this morning. Liminal is a word. Freaking Spellcehck. What's wrong with you? It's not even like Latin. It's not even like when I was in the classics department and I had to add all these Latin words into my Spellcehck program so they would spell check them. And I had to italicize everything. But yeah. Yeah, it's not my strength. It's also not the area that I don't want to be a photorealist. Well, I have a lot of respect for people who do photorealism painting. It's not what I'm interested in. Kind of interested in weird, quirky, magical, big eyes, little circle cats with human eyes and smiles, hearts on their tummers. Yeah. So, I'm hungry. No one's gonna cook me breakfast except me, though. I should go make breakfast. Instead, I'm formatting a blog. Formatting next week's card reveal. So, so I'm not ever going anywhere again. It's cold. We're supposed to be more normal tomorrow. I want some snow to melt because we were going to go to town yesterday, but after Mom talked to V, who lives closer to town, and her kid, and by kid I mean like someone who's younger than me but has like his own kid that's out in high school. So, kid as in that someone's kid, but they're an adult kid. He had a heck of a time getting out their drive, which granted is a long uphill drive. It is Montana. We are out in a rural area. But he had a dickens of a time getting out of the driveway, and then it took him about as long as it took him to get up the driveway to turn around and to go back down the driveway. And at that point, Mom's like, it's like we're not going to starve. We could use some eggs and a few things. We need to get the mail, but, well, sorry. We're golly going to get one of those little you like these little cards that said, please pick up your mail more frequently, you jerks. You cannot fit anything else in your mailbox. Well, never going anywhere again. That's how it feels. It's not true, but it feels that way right now. So I'm going to go find me some breakfast, and yeah. So tried this today. This is like the only thing I haven't tried. It's the like block printing ink. It's white. And it's definitely looking more opaque. This is the 100-day project. It's a mess because I've got, you know, a bunch more days before it's got to be anything real. But here's the little kitty. Say hi to Magnus. He's having a little rest. Yeah, it's definitely more opaque than the Golden Open, which is way translucent. I feel like the Golden Open's even more translucent than the non-open one they make. I didn't like their white at all. So I decided, well, I'd try it on this because it's got a lot of color and a lot of texture pattern, and see if I could see it over it, and I can. So that's good. There's where I just decided to roll on the thing. I might just gunge up the whole thing. I don't know. Because it is a printing paint, so it has more time that it's not dry. Unlike acrylics. Magnus is like, why are you dogging? You're bugging me. His little head came up. So I started with her today and felt frustrated in about 5 seconds. So I switched over to some watercolor and felt better. But I just have like, I am so loving I am so happy I bought the Sennelier palette. So if you're on the fence about it, I am super enjoying mine. So I would go for it if I were you. And it's one of the more affordably priced ones. But yeah, so started here. Thought, well, maybe I'm not in the mood for acrylics. Read for like 10 minutes, and now I'm not. I just have no concentrations today. I need a nap. What you doing, little boy? I poor spider plant. Look at my cute kitty. Hi, cute kitty. What's he doing, Magnus? You looking out the window? Yeah, Magnus is looking out a window. Little ears moving, listening. Thinking about chewing on the slightly hallucinogenic spider plant. Yum, yum.